Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yannick Brown, and my partner is Veronica Richards, and this is our trauma explanation video. So, my partner Veronica, she already works directly with a population that experiences domestic violence. It's a topic that's near and dear to her heart, which is why she selected it. I myself, I don't really have a lot of experience with domestic violence. Um, it's not something I really, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with it in my field of work, or at least it's not disclosed to me. So it's something that I wanted to be more informed on. And domestic violence is a pattern of abusive behaviors in any relationship that is used by one partner to gain or maintain power and control over another intimate partner. It can occur in heterosexual or same-sex relationship and does not require sexual intimacy. Domestic violence can come in the forms of physical, emotional, psychological, sexual, financial, or verbal abuse. In most cases, the abuser's primary goal is to exert power and maintain control over their partner. This abuse can lead to physical, emotional, psychological, and social damage. So my hypothetical client is a 25-year-old African American woman by the name of Jasmine. Jasmine recently contacted her agency requesting a therapist. She completed a consultation in which she disclosed that she was physically abused in her previous relationship. My monologue is from our first session, and I will begin now. Hey, Jasmine. I wanted to start off by thanking you for coming in today. It takes a lot of courage to take the steps you did. I'd like to start our session by taking a moment to discuss how the things you've experienced might be affecting you. It's important to understand that these experiences can have a wide-ranging impact, even if they're not always obvious. Would you like to explore how your experiences might be impacting different areas in your life? Okay, great. Please let me know at any point in time if the information becomes overwhelming or triggering. My goal here today is to educate and support you to the best of my ability, not to re traumatize you. So please don't hesitate to tell me to stop. Okay? All right. So, in our consultation, you mentioned that you experienced physical abuse in your previous relationship. So, I'll begin by discussing some of the physical effects of domestic violence. You might have already started to notice some of these changes in your body. Some survivors experience chronic pain, headaches, or digestive issues. You might find yourself constantly tense, as if your body is always on high alert. Sleep disturbances are also common. DV victims can either experience trouble falling asleep or waking up frequently during the night. Have you experienced anything like that? Emotionally, it's normal to feel a roller coaster of feelings. You might experience intense fear, anger, or sadness. Some days you might feel numb, while other days your emotions feel overwhelming. This emotional turmoil is a natural response to your trauma. Does that resonate with you? Now, psychologically, domestic violence can significantly impact your thought patterns and belief. You might find yourself constantly second guessing your decisions or feeling like you can't trust your own judgment. Some survivors develop a negative self image or blame themselves for the abuse. It's crucial to understand that the abuse is never your fault. Have you noticed any of these changes in your thinking? Socially, you might notice changes in how you interact with others. Perhaps you've withdrawn from friends and family, feeling like they can't understand your situation. You might find it hard to trust people or form new relationships. Some survivors feel a deep sense of shame or embarrassment, which can lead to further isolation. How have your social interactions been lately? It's also common for survivors to experience symptoms of post traumatic stress disorder. This might include having flashbacks of abuse, avoiding things that remind you of it, or feeling constantly on edge. I want you to know that all these reactions, whether you're experiencing some, all, or even others I haven't mentioned, are normal responses to abnormal and traumatic situations. Your mind and body are trying to protect you and cope with what you've been through. Understanding these effects is an important step in your healing journey. It helps us recognize areas where you might need additional support and allows us to develop strategies to manage these impacted. Remember, healing is important and it's very possible. Many survivors find that with time and support, they're able to process their experiences and regain a sense of safety and control in their lives. We'll work together at your pace to address these effects and help you move forward. Do you have any questions about what I've explained? Or perhaps you've noticed some of these things that you like and you would like to discuss them further? How does that sound?